Act 2, Valentine's Day, okay.
Ooh.
Sup?
Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor.
Look, yeah, don't fucking flame me.
Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already.
It's only been a day,
I've
calm
got
down.
this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away.
Who's Alderby?
Well, come find me if you need anything.
Okay. Who the fuck is Alderby? Now let's watch some footage. Clues. Ooh, Alderby footage.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. But that's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cuthulu, however you address him.
Hang on a minute.
Listen to me! You're not listening!
Why is Cuthulu in this
It's your
now?
only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this?
No.
No. And
What?
yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the
Popo.
only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses.
I think it's gone.
Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have
I can still hear
no
it.
comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos.
Who the fuck are
On the
you?
basis, the central component of our universe is chaos. Science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As, by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next. Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world,
This is long as hell.
no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float.
Oh yeah, prove it.
3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened. But where's your glass, Doctor?
What? So essentially what I'm getting at is Cuthulu. Wait, who are you? And why are you already done with me? Who are you?
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
Dekker died.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
He died on Valentine's Day.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce.
Oh.
I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic. I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11.
Okay.
There's actually another guy, takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours.
So let's talk about Bryce. Did you see Jasmine?
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
Hi.
There's something I want to tell you about.
Okay.
Something else that's wrong with me.
Okay.
I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
What do you mean out of control?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move.
Okay.
Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Responses. There's more here?
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
I don't know how you don't know. I don't know when.
When I first got the hour,
What about you?
I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Fairground?
Ha! That was just an example, Doctor.
Okay.
I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
What did you do on during your extra hour? Oh, I would do work.
No.
Okay. What did you do on Valentine's Day?
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme Love Conquers All.
Okay.
I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Did you see anyone at the art gallery?
I don't have...
Okay, so we know Jasmine and Bryce were together during the time of murder. Jasmine and Bryce were together during the time of death. No, not time of death, during the time of were together when the body was discovered. We don't know if they were there together the entire time when he was murdered. We don't know when he died exactly. We know when the body was found. Who are you?
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, I don't know about you.
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered.
Okay.
80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife. So I started a neighbourhood watch.
Okay.
Where to start? My
So-
next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police.
Okay.
They slit her throat with a bread knife.
Okay.
So I started a neighbourhood watch.
Neighborhood watch.
Have you been listening to me? Ask me something about my problem.
What is your problem?
Sorry, I've not...
Problem.
That's not really a question I...
What do you mean you just said ask me about my problem, bro? The fuck you mean? A watch?
Don't know.
Watch.
That sounds like something I should...
Valentine's Day.
I was at Henley Church. They had a service that ran right up till midnight.
Okay.
For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well,
Bryce
no.
works at Henley Church.
Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
No, I don't have a love in my life.
Garden club.
What?
You should come with me one night. It's a lovely way to meet new people.
Nah, I'm alright.
I suppose I could tell you, but I don't have all the gossip.
Tell me about what? What? So Jasmine is saying she was with Bryce. Bryce still has more to talk about. Let's go back to fuck. I'm jumping around people. Let's Lacey. What's going on?
Where to start? My
What's
next
her-
door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80.
Neighborhood watch.
It was me and Agnes.
That's what
Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes.
Poor Agnes.
Poor Agnes.
What happened to Agnes?
Just one question at a time, please.
What do you mean? What? Agnes.
She went missing.
There we go.
And still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
Okay, what is the truth? What is the truth then?
It killed them.
What?
It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Hang on a minute. Who was it? Claire? Was it you selling double glazing? Do you sell double glazing?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't remember. One of them said double glazing. Okay.
It killed them.
What killed them?
It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Who was selling double glazing?
Keep asking.
Glazing.
I don't know. I didn't answer the door.
Why
It's
not?
not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Where is Agnes now? Oh, I asked that about that. What is the truth, Agnes?
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa.
What?
Snakes for her face. And Agnes just fell to the floor. A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
What drugs are you on, fam? What drugs are you on?
I'm not really sure about that.
You don't know what drugs? What do you mean? She just folded.
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person.
Medusa?
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need?
A picture?
You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker.
Fam, you're
Don't
crazy.
believe me either.
You're crazy as fuck, bro. Do you have a picture of Medusa? Bro, what do you mean?
With
You
my
saw her of
own
it?
eyes. What more
What?
proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't believe me.
What did Dr. Dekker say?
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me.
Who would?
He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered.
Okay.
Where is Agnes, though?
Kidnapped, apparently.
I haven't found her, have they? Have they?
Why you... Did you kill Agnes? What did the police say?
No, I can't really.
No?
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me.
Who would?
He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they? Have they?
No. Who hasn't found Agnes? No, they haven't found Agnes?
They haven't found her because that thing ate her.
What?
Or made her disappear or something. Her useless husband managed to survive unscathed, though.
Who is her husband?
They haven't found her because...
Who is her husband?
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet.
What?
He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
Do you think he killed her?
Keep asking.
Yeah, she looks mad on drugs. Are you listening to what some of the shit she's saying? Oh, Medusa came and took her, and she just despawned. Like, fam, what drugs do you want? What are you
Don't know
smoking?
much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under
Mashallah.
every time we meet. He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either.
Why is he not bothered?
No. He's a weaselly little man who spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing.
Is she buried in the garden? Could she be buried? No. She wouldn't be buried because
No.
we have to use the words
He's
she used,
a
right?
Weaselly little man who spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust.
Digging?
What a thing to say! Why would you say that? I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing. She didn't leave, and you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer. Unless...
Uh-oh. Unless what?
Agnes said Ron was laying the foundations for a new greenhouse. You don't think...
He... Very... no, he wouldn't... You need to use words they used. Could she be under the greenhouse?
I need to call the police. I need to call them now. But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Yes, I can call them.
Thank you, Doctor. Now give me a pen and I'll write down the details for you.
Okay.
Don't you want to know why Dr. Dekker called me the leech lady?
What? Why did the leech lady?
He said that I leech thoughts from people. Suck 'em right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and
What?
Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
What do you do for a living? Oh fuck, I skipped it. Oh, it didn't matter.
He
Never
said
mind.
that I leech thoughts from people.
What is she on?
Suck 'em right out of their heads.
What kind of crack is she on, bro?
And I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
What do you do for a living?
I suppose I could tell you, but I don't have all the gossip.
What is your occupation?
That's not really a...
Work.
Have you been listening to me?
Bro, did you kill Agnes? Mashallah, what the fuck's going on? Did she just... what? What is... What do you do for a living? Answer me that.
No.
What? How do you earn money?
That sounds like something I should know about.
Mashallah. What do you do for a fucking living? I don't know what else to say. What do you ask her?
He said that I leech thoughts from people, suck 'em right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
Do you kill for a living?
No, I can't really...
What does she do for a living? Do you sell drugs for a living?
I'm not really sure about that.
Living.
Have you been listening to me?
What does she do for a living? What's going... What? She asked what I think she does for a living. Maybe she's unemployed or sells double glazing. Do you sell double glazing?
Doctor, you're so good. We're going to get on just fine.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. No, 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 no. Are we not gonna go? Can I not? Why is that the end of the? What? How is this the end of the storyline? She just, her, mashallah. She just said, "Oh yeah, I killed her." Essentially, that's what she said. She said she saw the person, the door-to-door salesman, killing her. Then she said she was the door-to-door. Mashallah, therapy is mad, bro. These people are bonkers, bruv. Alright, what was she saying, Jasmine? Alright.
Oh. When?
When
How?
and how? He died on Valentine's Day. Dr. Dekker died on Valentine's Day. He died at, what was it, 20 to 10? 20 to 10.
I don't really have anything to say.
Yeah, fam, don't blame me.
When I first got...
Oh, who the fuck are you? Oh, here.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of...
Bryce.
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times. He likes art
Okay.
and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
So he likes your tits. Alright, nice to know. Right.
Oh. When?
When
How?
and how? We don't know the how
You
or
probably don't
when.
know, do you?
Can we not continue the storyline because we don't know when and how? We don't know when it happened.
Beats me.
When did you last see Dr. Dekker? Last session?
I really don't know.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh,
He got stabbed.
ouch.
Oh!
I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day.
Okay,
now.
that worked. Okay, that's her line of inquiry done. Wait, there's more. There's more about her? Jasmine, hi, who are you?
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often.
What is your problem?
No, sorry. When you see a painting, it stands still.
Yeah.
When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines.
Oh, she does drugs
But
as
when
well.
there's a person in the painting. When you see a painting,
Do you do drugs?
I don't really know what you mean.
What do you mean film?
That's not. When you see a painting,
Yeah, it's
it
just
stands
painting.
still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting.
What happens when there is a person in the painting?
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
They watch you?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
How old are you?
Who told you to ask that?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I have aimed, didn't I?
When you see a painting,
Oh, this one.
because they don't think I know how to appreciate art.
Appreciate art?
Nope.
Nope, I misspelled that shit.
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art.
Appreciate.
Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art.
Okay.
I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
Well, that was an awkward little look.
When you see
Okay, there's still something I'm missing here.
it stands still.
Yeah.
When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting.
So the person looks at you bad. When did you start seeing paintings move?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you on drugs when looking at paintings?
No, sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Don't think you'd admit
When
it.
you see a painting, it stands still.
Yeah.
When I see one, it's moving.
What do you want
Like a
from me
mini
here?
film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting.
I asked about the person in the painting. So, how does the painting move?
When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
What do you mean can't stop?
I've been working on portraits at home,
Okay.
outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard.
Okay.
I painted a man, Dorian. You know, after Dorian Gray.
Who is Dorian Gray?
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third.
Okay.
It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
Oh, what did it talk about?
Nope.
What did the painting say?
I don't really have anything to say.
Fuck you!
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so
Okay.
I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous.
Okay.
And it started talking.
Started talking?
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
No, that's not true.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Okay. Why not throw that painting out?
That's not something.
Alright, fine.
I hear it so many.
You're welcome. Okay, that apparently is a greeting.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Painting?
Beats.
Why not throw the painting out?
Who told you to ask that?
You fuck off!
I don't really know.
Why do you wretched painting?
I really don't know.
Where is the painting? Why keep the painting?
I don't really know what you mean.
How is the painting?
Who told you to ask
Oh, you son of a bitch.
that?
No. Alright, what if we say, yes, that's true.
That's not something I know about.
Okay, apparently it's not.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
What's in your head?
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that.
Okay.
And the prescription, please?
What prescription? Do you need antidepressants?
No, sorry.
Oh, apparently she doesn't.
I hear it so many.
Head.
Nope.
It's talking to you. I don't know what you meant to say here.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
What else does the painting say?
I really don't know.
She's useless. Jasmine? Okay, I hear
I hear
us.
it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
What are you meant to say here? So the painting is telling her... There's apparently another line of inquiry here. You need to stop listening to the painting.
I don't really know what you mean.
Well, fuck you then. Alright, we'll be back to you, Jasmine. Alright, Bryce. Walgos, my dude. What'd I say to you?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
I would Can he see? What? Can you see something behind me?
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here.
What?
I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
Hold up. Hold up. What do you want to
When
say
I
here?
first got the hour, I was shocked.
I don't. What would you say here? I would. I would go shopping.
I don't really.
I wouldn't use the extra hour. I don't know what you meant to say about this, man. Is this Donnie? What notes do we have? Bryce, yes or no? If the patient seems confused, I've probably asked something they have more than one answer to do. Say hello to patients, find out what's wrong with them, and talk about Dekker. Okay. I asked what I'd do if I had extra hour. Maybe I should suggest things he might have done to gain his trust. Wonder if he's stolen anything. I would steal something.
Yes, I would steal too.
Ooh.
And I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
What else have you stolen? Hold up.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out. Yes, I would steal too, and I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
What bigger things have you stolen?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol. From petrol, well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that.
Okay.
I'm not proud. I think I've been doing it because I can. To prove to myself either way, my extra hour is actually real.
Okay, so he just needs proof. Okay.
When I first got the hour...
What else can I say? I wonder if he's stolen anything or spied on anyone. I would help someone. I would spy on someone.
Well, that makes me feel a little better.
Okay.
There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me.
Oh no.
Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles. I've always wondered what she looks like.
Hold
naked. So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes.
Oh no. And what? What else did you do to Jessica?
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like. That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes, that's wrong.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
What did Dekker do?
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker.
What?
I helped carry his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is?
Hold on, I just found a new... Whoa! I just hit like 3 different fucking points.
I know.
Why is it his fault?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
How did he change?
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
What advice did he give you?
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real.
Okay.
He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
Oh, so was Dr. Dekker giving out power? How did he push you?
I have no idea.
Alright, fair enough.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site.
Coffin?
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
Decoy?
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else, or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
I would want to be cremated.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
Okay. What the fuck?
When I first got the hour... Not...
Perhaps I should say... I'd help you. I would help people with my extra hour.
I did think, what good could I do, other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook... I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going.
Okay.
She'd never really be able to thank me, so... I took another picture.
Oh, you fucking perv. You perv. Fucking pervert, bro. Is that... fucking... Who were you again? Oh, your husband's dead. Husband. Husband.
Perhaps we should change the subject.
Valentine's Day.
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
That was the last time I saw him.
What did you do after the session?
Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse.
Okay.
I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
Whoa. Hold up. What offer?
Dr. Dekker was more animated that day. Excited, even. He talked a lot.
What did he talk about?
Sorry, I don't know anything about...
Ah, you fuck. Hello.
Are you bored? It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Okay.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's also where they died.
What?
It's the anniversary of my
Parents' death?
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh, she killed them,
I
didn't
was
she?
staying at a friend's house.
Oh, yeah, sure you did.
Otherwise, I would have died too.
What the fuck?
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house.
Lucky you?
I don't have an answer.
Fuck you!
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's also...
Why do you go to the lake house?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there. By the lake. Only about 9 or 10. She was
Okay.
fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
What did it make you feel?
I see what you're trying to do, but I really don't know anything.
Okay.
I stood for a while, looking across the water.
What is going on, boys?
It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there.
Who was the girl?
I don't know why I talked to her. She
That's
looked
not what I
sad.
asked.
I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Yes, you are allowed. Allowed to talk to her.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Yes, you can talk to her again.
Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
Okay, special.
I don't know.
What made her
I
special?
suppose she just reminded me of me. I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's seen in the water.
What creature?
I don't know. Minnows, probably. Everything's strange when you're a child.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't
What
know
else
why
is
I
there?
talked to her. She looked sad.
Why was she sad?
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Okay. What skins?
Sorry. Animal skins.
Okay.
David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody
Ugh.
carcass hanging off them. I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
Okay.
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung.
Hunting? Oh, that was the skins
David
question.
had been
Okay.
hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
What was he hunting? When was he hunting? Why does he hunt? Hunting? Question mark. Killed.
I don't know anything
What?
about that. Perhaps you should be taking more notes.
Dekker.
I don't have an answer.
What else do we have on her? Okay, so she is, what was her name? Claire. Okay, Claire. No, perhaps, no. Bryce, Jasmine, Lacey watched Bryce, Deck. I've asked Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's Day. Yeah, I did. Okay. Who was the girl?
David had been hunting again.
David.
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside.
Okay.
I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
Where did you leave your key?
I'm sure I had a spare key for the lake house, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't really need one if David is around.
Okay. There's more to unwind with her, but that's it for now. Like, hello, what offer and all that. But we'll move to Ellen, the nurse. Hello.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest.
Okay, why not?
Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
What did you steal?
This? Well, it started with this.
Oh.
It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Hold up.
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Have other patients given stuff to you?
I have a few other things.
Okay.
A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Can I see the locket?
That's not really important.
Okay. Fair enough. Apparently I can't.
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird.
Okay.
They're not valuable.
Trinkets? Trinkets.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die.
Okay.
But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes. Yes, you are wrong to keep the locket.
Really? I don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it. You and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
Bro, it's not your shit.
Really? I haven't had a great day, to be honest.
Why not? Oh yeah, you got
Someone
accused of
accused me
stealing.
of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
What's wrong with Hilda?
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session.
Yeah.
She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
How can you tell?
I can sense it. You know?
Okay.
It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that. I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know. Their energy changes.
Energy?
It sounds silly when I put it into words. I sound like my mum.
Energy?
It just sort of fades when I let go of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself, but I feel it leave me.
What?
If you get what I mean.
No. Hold up.
It just sort of fades when I let go of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself, but I feel it leave me. If you get what I mean.
You feel the energy leave you? Hold up. Weird.
I don't really have...
Alright, fair enough. Oh wait, there's more here.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's...
Why do you need to see her?
To help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
What unfinished business?
Hilda wants to see her daughter.
Okay.
She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
What talent?
I can change my skin.
Whoa!
What I look like.
Hold up.
I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Can you show me your talent? Can you show me that? I want to see that talent, bro.
I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Can you hold my hand?
It only lasts for as long as I'm holding the hand. I think it needs that connection.
Okay, comfort.
I don't know. Are you happy, Doctor?
Yes, I'm happy.
You seem happy.
Hey,
You have a very positive energy.
what if I just say no? No, I'm not happy.
Sorry, no.
Okay, you can't go back and check other lines.
I can change my
Can she do that in front of me?
skin. What I look like.
Change skin?
I feel like you're... I don't know how...
Show me thy power. Show. Can you change what you look like now?
I'm not sure about that.
Why not?
I can change my skin. What I
Okay.
look like.
Yeah.
I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Comfort.
I think we've got a bit off track. Maybe you should check your notes.
Fine. Jeez. Where are you, Ellen? Ask me, ask me where we go when we die. Heaven, Valhalla. Maybe I should think of a half a dozen more. Sorry for writing in your notes. Say hello to Ellen for me and ask her about, Terry. Verbal mirroring, a new study in psychology yesterday suggesting using the same words your patients to increase. Okay, Valentine's Day. Did I misspell? Oh, fuck.
Actually, I had a hot date.
Oh,
It wasn't
tell me
anything
more.
serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date.
What?
Different to what I'm used to.
How different? How different?
Sorry, no.
Who was the guy?
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type.
What is your type?
I think we've got a bit off track.
Alright, safe, innit?
I don't know how...
Wrong one. That one.
Actually, I had a hot...
How was it different to normal ones?
I don't really have anything to tell you about that.
What?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date.
Okay.
Different to what I'm used to.
How was the date different?
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant.
Okay.
Then we went for a little walk along the pier.
Okay.
Held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab, and I went home alone.
Oh. Alone?
I don't. That's not really important.
Why did he call a cab?
I think it was about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Do you think I need an alibi? I can change.
I don't know what to ask about that one. Can she tell me anything about Dr. Dekker? Can you tell me anything about Dr. Dekker?
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's
Okay.
Day. 3 o'clock, I think.
So after
Just
that
a few
chick.
hours later, he was. I still can't get over it.
Okay, I want hint cooldown. Bro, I wanna know, I wanna this.
I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them.
How does that talent work? When did you discover you had this talent? Help.
No.
Oh, okay. Hint about the fucking talent. I want a hint about this talent. I want to know what do you mean by this?
I can change my skin.
How can you change your skin?
I don't know how it works.
Okay.
I just know that it does.
How do you know it works?
I feel like you're asking.
Okay.
I don't know how it works. I just know that it does.
How do you know you can change skin? Okay, I don't know what to ask here. How does it... I already asked this, didn't I?
I only shift at work to help my
I
patients.
thought I did this already.
I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
I thought I already asked that. Games on the matters. Hello.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts, new doctor, and new hope.
Great.
Much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Better behaved? Dr. Dekker?
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know?
Oh.
He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive.
You don't drink, do you? I thought you don't drink. Oh, hello. Drink?
I don't.
I thought you said you don't go drinking. Valentine's Day.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair, and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true.
Oh, is it?
I saw one of your patients, actually. The nurse.
Oh, she was at the pier.
She was on the pier with someone. Pretty much all of the night, too, so I can vouch for her, even though she probably didn't see me.
Okay. What were you doing on the beach?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Hold up.
I didn't do anything on.
Oh wait, oh, it wasn't. Oh, okay.
I
Fuck
haven't
it, I
been
missed.
back to the beach.
Missed it?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Okay.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts.
Okay.
New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Better be behaved?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
What?
That's not good behavior.
That's
Is
not
it?
very good. Did you date Dr. Dekker?
People are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a
Oh.
lot of things in common, but we weren't seeing each other.
What did you have in common?
No idea. Is that a dance move?
What? It's a regular ass question.
People are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common.
Okay.
Dr. Dekker dated his patient.
Who did Dr. Dekker date? Patient?
No idea.
What do you mean? You said
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
his patients.
Sorry, say that again.
Who did Dr. Dekker date? Which patient?
Don't know. It's cold in here.
What?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior.
Dated his patients.
I think her name
Oh, there we go.
was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them.
Old. Who is Scarlett?
It's Scarlett with 2 T's. Pretentious.
I can't believe I misspelled it and that was like the final option. Oh my god. Alright.
We went out for drinks.
Drinks?
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
Okay.
Yeah, drinks.
I don't drink?
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
What was wrong? Did you find out?
Don't ask me.
Alright. Next.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty...
How can you be persuasive? How do you spell persuasive? Persuasive?
Clueless.
Spellless.
We went out for drinks.
Show me how to
Didn't you
spell
know?
it so I can hopefully remember.
He said it was a breach of something or...
Persuasive. Persuasive.
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile. I
Okay.
know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly.
Ugly?
Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something...
She's seen
truly
Cuthulu.
makes me feel dull by comparison.
She's seen Cuthulu. Cuthulu?
Sorry.
She's 100%
Lots
seen
of people
Cuthulu.
find me...
Truly beautiful. Oh, I butchered that so hard. Deep, don't watch, bro.
Lots of people find me attractive.
Truly beautiful.
I have a recurring dream where I find something
Fuck that word.
beautiful in the sea.
Is it Cuthulu?
But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Damn. Oh, fuck.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor. I've just had a phone call from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find
Fuck
a solicitor
you.
to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. let me know.
Mashallah. She about to give me a heart attack, bro. Fuck. Recurring dreams?
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
God. Cuthulu.
Don't know.
She's been dreaming of Cuthulu. Alright, Jaya, what's going on? Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
Talk it out.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
His mum?
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree there.
What's wrong with his mum?
It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I can answer. Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's...
Alright, fair enough. Okay, that's done. Wait, there's more with Jaya. Okay, that's the Ben's situation handled. What's up?
I'm not trying to... I don't know anything about that.
What else did you... Oh, notes. Where's Jaya? Sorry for writing in your notes. Elin. In it. Maybe Jaya should check in with Elin's alibi. Can you check Elin's alibi?
I can't help you with that.
Who was the... Oh, yeah. Can you call the taxi company?
One step ahead of you, boss. Elin was picked up from the pier just after 11 p.m. There is no way she could have got from there to here in an hour.
Can I get your number?
I don't know about that.
She doesn't want to know. She doesn't want it deep. Speak on you. Alright, call the police.
I don't know.
She doesn't want the number, so definitely not. Is that it with her? No, there's more with her. What else is there with her? She called the taxi company, that's fine. Try it now. Okay. Do you wanna go for a drink?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
There you go. Unless you mean her. Do you wanna go for a drink?
Clueless.
Nope. None of them. Jaya. What's in my notes for her? I should tell Jasmine Dekker was stabbed. That's what I did, right? Dekker was stabbed. Oh, I've already done that. What else is there of Jaya?
Good choice.
That's not an important one. What is wrong?
Sorry, Doctor.
Hint? How are you?
Hey, you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it, though.
You have what?
Hey, you.
Grief?
Oh, I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
Numb?
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in.
Yeah.
I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. What do you think of the patients?
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
What do you mean?
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work.
He worked late?
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of
Cuthulu.
order.
Cuthulu. Order?
I don't know about.
Alright, there's still more in this one.
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding
patterns? Oh, patterns.
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had.
Okay.
That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Referral letters? Referral?
Yes. Letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Okay. And there's still more
Hadn't
numb.
even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats.
Okay.
He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
I already asked that. I think they're crazy.
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree.
What does she think? Oh, I can individually. Okay, okay. She was getting the dick from 100%. What do you think of Mariana?
Mariana is a special girl. You know, there's something about her that just makes you want to follow her.
What?
Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
Trend set? What? Trend setter?
Sorry, Doc.
Alright, fuck it. Scarlet?
I've got no idea.
Do you know Scarlet?
It's very interesting that you asked me that.
Okay, she doesn't know the Scarlet, huh? No, she had it in one word, didn't she? Trend setter.
I'm not trying to.
Either way, it didn't work. Let's ask about other patients, shall we? What do you think of Lacey?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, what about Jasmine?
I can't help you with.
What about Bryce? Not Trice. Bryce.
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger.
Okay.
I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes. You know, he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
Is there more to inquire about that? No. Next, Claire.
Claire seems to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, Elin.
Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
Well, she's stealing and killing her fucking patients, Nathan.
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Who is Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
What was Tom's hobby?
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute.
And he died.
Can you guess what happened?
Tom died.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock.
Okay.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
There's more to inquire about? Ooh, Tom died.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Goodbye?
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker.
Ooh.
It was so sudden. Here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same.
Wait, he resigned? Resigned?
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. It's sad, but doctors come and go and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Okay. Hold up, let me see this letter. To whom it may concern, please accept this letter as a notice of my initial intent to resign from my position. Dr. Dekker. So, 3 days before his death, he decided to leave.
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder.
Yeah, very
It's
shortly.
sad, but doctors come and go and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the...
Alderby?
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
No. You didn't mention that.
I don't know.
Trustee?
I can't help.
Fuck you if you can't help me. What else can you say? So, what do you think of Alderby? Hint. Who had a... Oh yeah, I asked this earlier. Okay, it was pre this session. Okay, who had a session with... No, who had a session on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Okay. Jasmine and Bryce were together when the body was discovered. That's what I wrote. Okay. I was like, damn, new intel, but that's just me. Did Dr. Dekker call Nathan the day he was murdered? Should I ask him? Okay, let's go to Nathan. I haven't spoken to him. Hello.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Why did you regret it?
I've kept almost all of her stuff.
There was an
as she left
AMD event for the
just
new
the clothes.
GPUs.
I've decided to burn
Looks like
those
Nvidia
yesterday,
might
so
be out of luck.
here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
My fave season is winter.
If you like winter, you're supposed to be hard-working and analytical. I suppose that increases my chances of you curing my problem. I don't think winter was Hannah's favourite season. Not colourful enough.
Looks like Nvidia might be out of luck. Put out some big numbers on the new card. 6000 series might be on the table for to purchase. Oh, damn. Alright, what else can we talk about? Conversations. So, Valentine's Day.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave.
Okay.
It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit.
Okay.
I got to write the epitaph.
Okay, why did Dr. Dekker call you?
There's more than one question there, Doc.
Okay. Dr. Dekker.
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
He cursed you?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Well, let's go back to this.
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
Okay, so it was a missed call. But is that true?
I was at Henley Church.
Henley Church.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really.
Fucking Cuthulu heads!
Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder?
Yes.
Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Oh! Hold up! Hold up! Did you see Dekker on Valentine's Day? Hold up! Wait, how does she... Wait, how do you even... Whoa! How do you know about it?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock.
How do you know she saw you?
Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really.
Whoa.
Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
How do you know she saw him? Hold up. Is that in my notes? Ask Nathan. Sorry for blah. Elaine. I should ask Jasmine how she felt about Dekker. Okay, now let's continue with this. Valentine's Day.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave.
Okay.
It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit.
Okay.
I got to write the epitaph.
What did you write? Epitaph? How the fuck do you spell that? Epitaph.
Sorry.
Whoa, that is a mad word to spell.
Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Epitaph.
We walk alone without our angel.
Okay. Alone?
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Yes, I think you should look for someone else.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping. Maybe it's just company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Why don't you want Want company.
Sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
We walk.
Angel.
I don't know what you're.
I wrote angle. Angel.
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Everyone? Everyone?
Should I know something?
Yeah, you should. Fuck you.
Yes,
Cursed you.
Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Advice? Advice? Like what kind?
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
Set fire to the photo.
Photographs it is then.
Okay.
I'll let you know how it goes.
I'm in it. Necromancer.
I don't know.
Okay. So apparently he said, whoa. So I'm a bit confused and I can't ask all the questions. So apparently she saw Dekker today, but she said on Valentine's Day, but apparently he says, she said she didn't, but he says he did. She did. But how does he know? Jaya. How do you know Jaya saw him?
Can't help you.
Then you fuck off then.
David Hunt,
I can change my skin.
then Skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
Okay.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
What is going on?
Oh, Doctor, you surprised me. Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force?
No.
Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you. And
Okay.
thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know, I'm so glad you're here.
Have you finished?